Previously in the Brotherverse.
My name is Lieutenant Fira. General Sage wishes to see all of you. Looks like you're inside a giant shimmering curtain. This, gentleman, is our ship, the Valkyrie. On each side are 4 giant eagle's wings. My name is Grim, master armsman and engineer of this ship. Lord Orthgard constructed an army known as the Guardians.
7 talisman to rule them all.
Our organization is known as the Keepers. There's this circular hatch in the ceiling. The platform starts to lower. In the middle is a tall half-elf woman. My name is General Sage. It's good to see you all again. I did realize something last week that I was, Chris, your danger sense, I was letting you use that a little too powerfully. The actual ability you gain with danger sense is you just gain advantage on dexterity checks against things that you can see.
Oh.
Basically. It doesn't give you like an extra perception into like, say, someone's intentions. To be like, this whole situation seems weird. I don't know if that person is telling the truth. It's more in like a combat sense, or like I said, whenever you have to do a dexterity check or saving throw.
Okay.
So I was letting you use it a little too powerfully when I was telling you like that you like, yeah, you noticed that that's not right, that something's weird.
Yeah. You're using it as a spidey sense.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, I just wanted to mention that quickly because if it comes up again, I'll be like, no. Not what danger sense does. All right.
Let's do it.
So, the 3 of you are standing in the helm of the Valkyrie, and in front of you just lowered this kind of intimidating-looking woman with short gray hair and like a scar on her face. And so she walks off the platform and walks towards you, and she says, I've got to say, I've been looking forward to this day for a long time. It's like I wasn't sure you'd actually show up.
Yeah, we've been looking forward to this time for about, 3 hours now.
Did you say again?
Yeah,
Yes.
do we know you? I'm sorry.
So I've been briefed a little bit on your situation. I understand that it seems you do not remember much from the past 20 years, and I must say it's been about 20 years since I last saw you. It might be helpful if I fill in a little information.
Yeah, please
Yes.
do.
So, Fira filled you in on the mission of our organization, the Keepers, and our war against the Guardians and Lord Orthgard. At one point, I was the lead general of Lord Orthgard's army around when the Guardians were created. And at the time, it seemed like a righteous cause, and I was in the original group that went and invaded the monastery where the second talisman was held. And when we went there, there was resistance from the monks, and we leveled the monastery. And as I looked over it with flames burning, I realized that something was amiss here, that something that we were doing wasn't quite right. When we returned to Lord Orthgard with the talisman, I told him that I was leaving, that I wasn't going to be helping his organization if killing innocent people were a part of it. And he decided that he wasn't going to have that, and he threw me in prison. He threw me in the depths of the castle and locked me behind bars, where I was tortured for days and days on end. And when I thought I was at the end of my life, one day the guards didn't come, and instead 3 hooded figures stepped in front of my cell. And when they lowered the hoods, it was you 3.
You don't say.
Yes, and I...
What? Where do we take you?
So I asked you, I said, who are you? What are you doing here? You're not the normal guards. And you said to me, don't worry, we're here to save you. And you raised your hands, and suddenly the wall behind me blasted out into the courtyard, and I had a doorway to the outside world for the first time in weeks and weeks and weeks. I could see the outside, and you just said, "We'll see you again in 20 years," and disappeared. And here you are today. You
Did
kept
I
your
raise
promise.
my hands too?
I don't believe so. It was one of the smaller
I
ones.
thought you were saying I had magic for a second.
So you really don't remember any of this?
No, but that does sound like us.
And it does. I mean, we
Doing
kept our
cool
promise,
stuff.
so that's nice.
Yes,
Here we
it is.
are.
It is great, and I apologize for the actions that some of my my men took upon you when they locked you in the basement of Bellion. It took a little time for word to get to me that 3 people with your descriptions had arrived in town, and so we were just following protocol, as I'm sure you've heard.
Yeah.
Yeah, just set a reminder on your calendar next time. Next
Yes,
20
that probably
years
would
when
have
we
been
come back.
helpful.
Yeah.
It's like, so I believe that you guys are here for a reason, and I would like to ask you to help us.
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Oh.
Got nothing better
Well, that
to
was
do.
easy.
Let's do it.
What do you need?
Let's do it.
Like in our look into discovering where these talismans might be, we've gathered a lot of information about the legends surrounding the talismans, and one legend surrounds 3 individuals who will help save the world from those who wish to use the talismans for bad. And I believe that these 3 people might be you.
Definitely.
So I feel it might be your destiny to help us and stop Lord Orthgard.
Yeah, you don't have
I
to.
like the sounds of
I mean,
that.
we already said we're in. You don't have to convince us anymore. We're good.
Yeah, I don't really believe in destiny, but I'll still do it.
No, fair enough. It's like, so we have to fill you in a little bit. The 7 talismans, they each by legend have sort of powers associated with them, and they kind of have these elemental alignments. We believe that the ones that Lord Orthgard have found so far are the talismans of fire, wind, and earth. We believe that we've located the talisman of water. And
Did you
I
say
would
Talus water?
Talus water? No. Talisman
not
of
say that.
water.
Talisman
Oh,
of
I
water.
thought you
Okay.
said that too.
You
No.
said Talus water.
Maybe I did.
I also thought
Talus
that.
earth, Talus wind. Talus fire.
Talus wind. I
Talus
could see
why?
myself
Talus water?
accidentally saying Talus wind.
It is
Yeah, so
faster
the
to say it that way.
the talisman of water, we believe we've located it. Now,
The Talus
maybe if you would like to help us, I think that this would be a great starting mission for you all to test your skills.
Yes, we already said yes. yes
Hey,
we're
whoa,
in.
guys, can we huddle it up really
Okay,
quick?
fine. We'll huddle.
Just-
yeah.
just a
Let's
second
do
of
it.
it.
Let's do it.
All right, all right.
First of all, sounds like she either A, needs us to do this, or B, really wants us to and believes in destiny and all. Like, I think we can get something out of this.
Okay, yeah.
at least a
okay.
ship.
I follow. Yeah.
I want it. I want a ship. I want to captain a ship. What do you guys want?
I want to be the first mate. If I'm your first
All
mate,
right,
then I'm good.
Sure. Yerny? Yenry?
I want gold.
You
I want
gold.
I want to be paid.
Real creative there, Yenri.
That's
All right.
Yenri's a greedy little dude.
Yeah. I want gold.
Gold.
Mrs. General,
Yes.
we will do it on 3 conditions.
3 conditions. Okay.
1, you give us a ship that I'm going to captain, one of your flying ships. 2, this one doesn't even really affect you, but this slithery guy gets to be my first mate. 3,
Okay.
gold. We want gold.
Gold? I think that we can supply you with gold, but first you must prove yourself.
Yes. In what way?
Well, I mean,
getting
if
the
you
talus
successfully get the talisman of water, then we can
okay.
talk.
Okay,
about the
that's
ship?
fair. Get
We need a
paid
way
for
to
it.
get
You will
there.
be rewarded for your efforts. And if
Okay.
gold is what you desire, we shall supply you with gold. And we can
Do we get a
arrange for the
ship?
other ones too. The slithery guy being your first mate, that's easy. You guys can have your own hierarchy. I don't care what that is. But then, yeah, I think we can arrange some ships for you.
Ships.
Plural.
Ships full of gold. No. All right. It's like, so I believe that you already met our engineer, Grim.
Uh-huh.
All right, I would like you
Good
to
guy.
to return to the engine room and go talk with him.
Deal.
All right.
Can do.
It's like,
To the
all right,
Talus water.
on your way.
To the Dallas water. Yeah.
All right. So, assume you guys exit. Anything else you want to do in this room before I lead you back downstairs to the engineer room?
Can we just look around a little bit? Like,
Anything we should
Yeah,
be
sure.
doing in this room?
so I just
not really.
I squint my eyes and I peer around the room with my
All right.
beady little eyes.
It's large and wooden and ornate, and there's a giant windshield in front of you that kind of looks out over the forest encampment. It's pretty cool. It's like the Nautilus from 20,000 Leagues.
That's cool.
Super fancy.
Great.
And real quick, General Sage, where'd you
Yes.
get your scar?
Like, oh, being a general in an army and fighting for a living, sometimes you get hit. This one happened during a battle, kind of before the time of the talismans.
Okay.
Vague. We won't pry any further. I get it.
Yeah.
Let's move.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah. Let's leave and go towards Grimm's room.
All right, cool. All right, so you head back down to the engine room, and Grim is awaiting you next to the heart of the Valkyrie.
Grim, buddy, we're back.
Hey, how's it going? You guys talk to Sage? You guys have a word with her?
She said we could have ships, and you would give us ships.
Oh yeah, she just sent down word to me. So looks like you guys are gonna need some transportation for where you're going. I can supply you with that transportation.
Hooray!
Do we have choices?
We'll see which ones you like. We'll see which ones you get along with the best.
I like it.
Okay.
All right,
Is
so
this
if
one
you
of
guys want to
those-
follow me,
Is this one of those? The ship chooses you situations?
yeah, a little bit. So
You're the
let's,
Ollivander of living shipbirds.
yeah. Now that I'm saying this, it sounds a lot like Avatar, and that sucks. But whatever.
Yeah, I was about to say.
All right, so you guys.
Before it was
he says-
Avatar, it was Harry Potter. Come on, it's
Yeah.
time,
That's what it made
age
me
old.
think of.
Yeah. No, there's been plenty of people who have stolen this. Okay, so he leads you up to the deck of the ship, and it kind of looks like an aircraft carrier, sort of. And it's covered on top by a canvas, so it's like you're in this like kind of deck hangar area, and surrounding you are a bunch of small. I'm just going to call them ships. They're like small winged ships that could hold one person. And they have black wings sticking out that are tucked neatly underneath. And there's sort of they're attached to the ship. The main part of it is a wooden platform that it looks like you might stand on. And there's a small control panel in front of you. If you were like standing on this wooden platform. And then the wings are kind of extending from the outside of it.
Do they all look the same, basically?
They all look relatively the same. That the plumage on the crafts look a little different.
Ooh.
Like
Like the
Grim's
coloration of the plumage?
yes, the coloration of the
Okay.
plumage. So Grim steps up. He's like, "Welcome to my hangar. These boys are my ravens. I'm gonna be loaning a few of these out to you so you can get where you need to get going. Like, so you can take a look and see if there's any you like." And then maybe we can take them for a spin.
Does that mean we can each take one?
Right.
Yeah, go crazy. Go check them out. Go see which ones you like. We'll see if they like you.
Is there like a bluish raven?
Yeah. So there's one that has like kind of a metallic bluish sheen to it.
Yes, that I wanted the blue steel.
All right.
I want the biggest raven.
Oh, okay. He's like, let's come over here. I'll give you the big Bertha of ravens over here.
Yeah.
So Ryan, we'll lead you over to the metallic blue one first. So Grim leads Puff over to the metallic blue raven. He's like, all right. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna stand on this platform, and you see these two. And he points at the kind of dashboard in front of you. He's like, there's these two pads in front of you, and what you're going to do is you're going to put your hands on these pads, and by sort of moving your hands back and forth, you're going to be controlling the steering, and then you'll kind of get the feel for it. You just got to really feel the craft, and you'll see how to control it.
Oh, I'll feel the craft. Let's do this.
Yeah.
All
All right. So you want to step up here and give it a try?
Yeah. So I step up slowly and I place my hands on it. And I feel a little bit of a shock, like a little electricity between me and the pads, as I put my hands down on that. And then I push forward.
All right. So you push forward. He's like,
does he have to roll?
Do I have to roll?
Yeah. So we're gonna do some rolls here for you guys getting used to this thing. So do a I feel like animal handling. Are you? I want to see here. Like, what would be the best thing to use?
I have a 2 in animal handling. I feel like that would make sense.
Pretty solid.
Yeah. So we're gonna do. Let's do. What is animal handling technically under?
Wisdom.
What it's wisdom. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Like
so we're gonna do we're gonna do an animal handling check to see how well your quote unquote pushing forward does to fly a bird.
Not persuasion. I just like whisper in its ear. Like, come on.
Yeah.
All right.
Go
Animal
fly.
handling. Here we go.
God, make me a bird so I can fly far away from here.
So I got. And God was like, no, because I got a 6.
Yeah. All right. So you push forward, and the suddenly like this, it stands up, and there's these 2 mechanical legs they look like birds' legs that like extend, and you stand up, and it kind of walks forward like really shakily, and then just falls back down to the ground, and like flaps its wings crazily, and then just tucks them back under.
Oh no, it was inverted steering.
Yeah.
You gotta go to your control menu.
Let me just make a few adjustments.
Yeah. Like Grim just walks up and is like, think of your happiest thought, and that'll help you fly.
My mother dragon. I think of her fondly. Do I get to try again, or I'll just sort of like try to like massage it a little bit, to loosen it up.
Yeah.
And I'll let
you just sit there and massage this bird for a little bit, and let's try one of the other ones of you. All right, Orc, you want to come over here with Bertha?
Yeah.
All right, so you walk over to Bertha, and the wings on this one looks more like a pigeon. It's like gray and white.
Wow,
like
cool.
a giant pigeon.
Great.
Giant flying rat.
Hey, you said you wanted the largest one.
I gotta say, guys,
pigeon.
I have to imagine this. I don't know if you guys have ever seen this before, but I had to look it up recently. It's the Super Guppy. It's a plane that was made by NASA that like carries other aircrafts inside of it. And if you look it up, look up NASA Super Guppy, you're gonna laugh, and that's what I imagine this.
I have seen this.
Well, now I feel like I have to see this if we're gonna like.
What is the Super Guppy?
It looks.
It could have.
Ridiculous.
Oh yeah. It's just like this giant forehead. It's like the like. It's like
that's a minus. Mine's the Raven version of the Super Guppy.
Yeah.
Oh god, that's the derpiest plane that was ever made.
I feel like there's like a sperm, not a sperm whale. There's some kind of whale where the beluga whale. It's a beluga whale, right? That's the giant.
Oh yeah,
forehead.
you might be right. It looks like a giant silver or giant chrome beluga whale. Yeah.
So you have a pigeon-winged beluga whale, is what you're flying.
I love it. I didn't want it to be pretty. I just wanted it to be big and stupid.
Yeah. Oh, you got your wish.
Just like you.
Yeah.
I'm really feeling the connection here.
No, it is canon that Orc is beautiful.
Yeah. All right. So
self-aware about it.
Yeah.
I will make this ship look good no matter what.
Yeah. You just wanted the biggest contrast, basically, the ugliest bird to make you. Yeah. All right. So Grim says, well, how about you hop up on Bertha here, and you're going to place the hands on the dashboard and just really try and feel it. Feel the rhythm.
Proficient in animal handling.
Oh, yeah? All right. Well, then I think
so.
you get to
I
add
can
your
never remember how this
bonus.
works. So I do roll and then add the animal handling number and add proficiency.
Yeah, unless you already added like extra stuff.
I think
Yeah,
you
typically
already
you would have
added
added it already in the.
I think
Yeah.
we did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Oh,
you're just
yeah, we
gonna
did.
add your
I
animal
see.
handling.
Okay. Shit.
Yes.
Critical fail.
Really? So the bird gets up abruptly and then starts running around the hangar and crashes into a couple other birds and then just sits down for a second and goes up really fast and launches you off this. And you fly across the room and take 3 points of damage.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's not as hard as it looked, or not as
Hey,
easy as
it's
it
not my fault. It's this damn
is like,
bird.
"Go, God,
It is
it's a
as hard as it
pigeon."
looked, Sorry.
It's not my fault. I'm good at ships. This damn pigeon thing is just horrible. I want a different one. Grim, you need to build better machines, man. This is ridiculous.
Hey, it's not my fault. You know what? You're going to have a connection with one of these. Some of them just don't like people. You know what? It's not my fault. We'll find you one. There's a lot of ships here.
All right.
We only broke 3 just now, so great.
Yenri looks around for a smallish ship, preferably one with some sort of like gilded wings. Is there anything that has a little bit of a gold or a silver sheen to it?
Okay. So you look around, and on the far end, there's one that looks kind of tropical. So it kind of looks like parrot wings or like bird of paradise. And it's got some like silvery feather mixed in with its like colorful plumage.
I like it. Yenri walks over to that ship
All right.
and climbs up on it.
He's like, oh, Grim's like, this one's one of my personal baby. It's like, this is my favorite one. It's like, but I'll be happy to let you try it out. See
Does
if
it have a name?
you're compatible. It's like, yeah, her name's Olga.
Olga.
Beautiful,
Not what I expected.
beautiful Olga.
Hey,
Okay.
one more aside. I don't know if I told you guys that Allie and I were just in Key West. We did a spontaneous trip.
Yeah.
But big Jimmy Buffett town, because that's where Margaritaville
Yeah.
is. And I have to imagine that Dylan's pigeon is just blasting Jimmy Buffett.
Yeah.
Like
It's a parrot.
Margaritaville on repeat.
Grim is a huge parrot head.
Just the moment you touch your hands to the panel, it just goes, wasting away again.
Margaritaville. Cheeseburger in
Ah,
paradise.
never get tired of those songs. Gold.
Oh, good old Olga.
Yeah. Like Grim's like, all right, so you want to hop up on Olga and put your hands on her dash?
Yeah, I guess. Is there a mute button?
Yeah. Nope. Sorry. The bird
All right,
sings
well,
what the
yeah,
bird wants to sing.
I'll give it a try.
All right.
I roll animal handling.
Yeah, roll an animal handling.
16.
All right. So you put your hands on there, and the bird just like stands up obediently. And what would you like to do? Would you like to trot it around? You want to?
I want to trot it forward a little bit, but then if I can, take flight and sort of do a lap around this little hangar.
Oh,
Okay.
you mean just to
So,
rub it in our
lie low.
faces? Just to rub it in our faces?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, I'm going to rub it in your faces.
So it gets up and starts trotting along with you, and you're pretty confident up there, like, oh, what is this?
Like a show
It's
horse?
You're like an yeah, like a show horse. You're a bird equestrian.
Oh, what's that word for when making a show horse dance? There's a word for dancing show horses.
I can
Oh,
only
I
think
can't remember.
trotting.
Trotting. Yeah.
Horses trot.
No.
That's all they do.
Oh, man.
Trot
Yeah.
dancing.
Yeah. So it starts trotting around. So roll one more check, animal handling check.
Animal handling again?
Yep.
Dressage. It's dressage. I think.
Yes. You're the master of
I got-
bird dressage.
I got another 16.
Okay.
I thought Ryan was dressaging the bird.
Yeah. Dressage massage.
I mean, Puff. Who's Ryan?
I'm still
There you go.
dressaging this bird, but I don't think I even want this one anymore.
Yeah, there's like a...
Just getting a lot out of me for probably just gonna walk away.
Yeah. So, Yenri, you start trotting, and then the bird picks up speed, and it jumps into the air, and you just start flying majestically around the hangar. And with every flap of its wings, a little bit of glitter comes off, and just this silvery, majestic bird just.
And there's this magical harp rendition of Cheeseburger in Paradise
Yeah.
playing.
I'll say you're a bard. You should be harmonizing with that bird.
Dylan, you
Yeah.
know you just like talked yourself into a corner of making a harp version of Cheeseburger in Paradise.
I did, didn't I?
Because I'm expecting that now.
That's how our podcast ended, was being sued by Jimmy Buffett.
Being sued by Jimmy Buffett for a harp rendition of Cheeseburger in
Dude,
Paradise.
Jimmy Buffett. Jimmy Buffett
It's
is
a harp
way too
rendition that is.
Yeah.
It sounds fairly similar to Cheeseburger in Paradise.
Yeah.
But avoiding copyright.
Yeah, just enough melodic differences.
Yeah.
Is that Cheeseburger? Nah, not quite.
Yeah.
Sounds like it though.
That is Turkey Burger in Paradise.
Yes, actually.
Raven Burger in Paradise.
Oh man, I just want to hang out on Dylan's Raven now. Sounds
Yeah.
like a party.
Well, we're just gonna have to find you guys some other ravens. You guys, you fucked up the first two, but we can keep going.
All right.
So Grim looks pretty delighted right now. He's like, I knew it. Good old Olga never fails. He's like, all right, so
Yeah,
let's
I'm like
find
an
the other
Olga.
two of you failures, some other birds here. Like, man, which here? Let's start off with Puff because you didn't destroy two with just trying to fly the one. Let's
my
see
fault.
here. So yeah, it's like which of these other ones would you like to check out?
All right, so I finish off massaging the blue one and I just walk away. Like, you're welcome.
What do you mean? What does
So
that mean?
so no.
And then I'm looking at the other ones. Is there any? I mean, I feel like I gotta look for one. Is there anything that's like I don't know, kind of dragon-like?
Yeah.
What?
I feel like you see that like the strain that we're on here is you tell me is like, is there one that does this? And I say, yes, there is.
You know, just
Nope.
so happened.
There's wow. Who would have thought? I had 10 birds prepared. You've guessed 3 out of the 10. Yeah.
I mean, I could
see,
use my
yeah.
perception, but I'm guessing there's not a fully thought out stock of birds.
Yeah.
That you.
Here, I'll give you a few options here. So you look around and there's one that kind of looks like a pterodactyl with sparse feathers on it. So or like what was that? Oh god, what was that first dinosaur bird that they found that had the feathers?
The pterosaur or
Maybe no. It was something else that I was
Chicken.
thinking of. Yes, the chicken.
Yeah.
It looks like a chicken.
Velociraptors had fetters,
Yeah.
so they think
They do.
now.
Well, that
Yeah.
sounds like it's. I don't know. That sounds like
So
it's on its
it's-
last leg. I don't know.
Yeah, that's a dinosaur bird one. And then you see one in a corner that looks like vulture's wings. And there's a little one that looks like little canary wings. And there's one that's like a flamingo. It's got
All right. I'm gonna hop on that flamingo raven.
all right. Awesome. Like all right, he's like, all right. So let's get up here and really try and feel it. You really gotta make a connection with these birds if you want to fly them. So let's put your hands back on the dash here and let's try it again.
All right. So I rub my hands together fiercely and say "clear" and slap my hands down on the pads.
All right.
And
All right, make an
really
animal
feel
handling
that
check.
connection.
Yeah.
That's a 13.
All right. So the bird like rustles its wings a little bit and then it stands up and it has just like huge long legs. Like it's like this pink bird, but it has like ridiculously long legs. So it's now standing and it starts like awkwardly trotting forward on these gigantic flamingo legs and starts walking around the thing.
Perfect.
Grim's like, yeah, there we go. That's awesome.
All right. So good. Am I done?
It's like, yeah, I mean, he's like, we could take it for a spin if you want. You want to try flying? We want to join your buddy up there and fly around a little bit?
I would like to take this
Yenri's-
flamingo for a fly.
Yeah. All right.
Henry's doing a handstand on his console right now,
Yeah.
flying above all of you.
All right. Make one more animal handling check.
Oh, God damn. Well, that's an 11.
Okay. Yeah, so the bird starts trotting, and then it, with one giant, like squats down and just leaps up into the air and is gracefully flying around, and its big dangly legs are just flying behind.
There's nothing graceful about what's happening right now.
It's less majestic and more awkward, but you know, it's working out.
I feel like I'm just getting like shaking around in the because like its big head is just like bobbing back and forth.
Yeah. No, it's fine. It's a smooth ride.
All right,
I guess that's a
It's
question.
like the Cadillac of ravens.
pink Cadillac of ravens.
The Buick of Ravens.
It's like,
Yeah.
I was gonna say the PT Cruiser of ravens. Yeah.
Yeah.
So Eric, so these birds, do they look like birds, and then they have like a platform saddle? Is that kind of how this works? Or is it on their head?
They don't have heads, so it's kind of like this like wooden platform with this dash sticking. I'm trying to think of what I could even compare it to. It's kind of like more like a podium, and you're kind of encircled, or like those like when gladiators are in the ring, they'd have like the horse attached to the carriage.
Yeah.
What was that called? It's kind of like that, and then there's wings sticking out of the side of it, and then there's like legs on the bottom, and then there's some like tail feathers sticking out of the back too.
Okay. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Helping me imagine this as I'm flying
So
around.
that's what I got in my head right now.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
you're
I like
flying
it. I
around
like
with that. But yeah, so the flamingo and the bird of paradise are both flying around, and so
So it seems like we got
and Orc, you're still on the ground.
Seems like we got a theme going right here right now.
Yeah, got to add another tropical bird up there. So Grim walks around and he says like, "All right, so we got a few of these left. We got the this one over here with the sparse feathers. We got the canary one right here. Which one would you like?"
There's not a peacock one, is there? Because if I can't have the big one, I'm gonna literally peacock.
Yeah. So it's we don't have a peacock, but the closest one we have is this little canary one right here. I mean, it's pretty
You were
beautiful.
gonna put me on the canary. Fine, I'll take the canary.
We've turned him into a
get on the
used car
canary one.
salesman.
Fine.
Orc was so
I know
amped
you'd
up
want
about
the
piloting.
peacock.
No, I don't know the BMW, but this Honda Civic, man,
it's the
way
Geo
better.
Metro of Geo Metro of bird vehicles.
Geo Metro.
All right, let's try it.
Yeah. All right. Roll an animal handling check. So you get in and you like barely fit on it.
That's wonderful.
That's a 12.
All right. So the canary picks up. Its legs are a little shaky and starts walking around with you on top of it.
And I just sit there with my arms at my sides, just unhappy, frowning.
And Grim's like, "Oh man,
Is
it
it-
looks like you've had an instant connection with this. What a surprise!"
Yep, real connection.
So you want to roll one more check to see if you can
Yeah,
put
let's
this
see
bird
if this
in
thing
flight?
flies. 20.
All right.
Oh yeah!
Was that a nat 20 or was that
No, it's 17
Okay.
and 3.
okay? So the little bird, it starts beating its wings super fast and then just like takes off, and so you're just giant mass, and it's flapping its wings as fast as it can go, but you're buzzing around really fast. You're agile.
I guess this one works.
It's like in Men in Black when he gets the tiny gun and
Yeah,
then
the
fires
cricket
the
gun.
biggest bolt.
But
Yeah.
it's very fast and very effective.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Told you guys I could make anything fly.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
So Grim's on the ground like, "Yeah, whoopee, yeah, great going, guys. I knew you could do it."
We're like, did you just say whoopee, Grim?
Whoopee.
Yeah. Really excited. Whenever someone has a connection with one of my birds, it's like I built these guys from scratch, and to see them flying around just brings a tear to my eye. So
Brings a
beautiful.
1940s slang to my mouth.
Yeah.
I feel like
we've got-
at heart, Grim must be a pretty soft dude with
Yeah.
the looks of these
Yeah.
birds.
What are the other ones? So we've got Bertha.
Bertha's
What are
dead.
the other names?
Bertha?
Oh yeah, wait, no. The last
No.
one left was the bird with like sparse feathers, right?
And
No,
the
I mean, was
vulture.
it-
Yeah.
I thought
the
I thought
vulture.
Yenri's was Bertha.
No, I have the bird of paradise.
No.
Olga.
Yeah, that's right. Olga.
Olga.
I would-
Yeah.
We have
Bertha's the
Olga.
one you crashed. That one's bleeding
right.
out in the corner.
Serves her right.
Yeah.
So
So,
we have Olga. What is Puff's named?
So Grim calls you back down, and you all fly and land in front of him, and is like, "Yeah, so if I just created the other two, like Olga here is old reliable, but if you want to name the other two, that'd be great."
Oh. It's a lot of pressure. Puff, you go first.
Thank you. You're so kind. Puffamingo.
All right, what's it gonna be? Flamingo.
Puff Flamingo? I actually like that.
Puff the Magic Mingo.
Puff the Magic Mingo.
So now it's just Puff and Puff. Great.
Yeah, we're kindred spirits. We had a connection. I
Puff,
feel like
puff.
we must.
Yeah.
We have more in common than just that my hands are on its pads.
Yeah, your slippery hands.
On its smooth pads.
Yeah.
Puff, I feel you.
So he responds like, "I feel you too, Puff."
Out of its headless torso.
Yeah. Just kind of you just it resonates
Oh,
that.
now I imagine like a big toothy mouth on the front of the bird torsos. Just like,
Yeah, you just totally missed that beforehand.
yeah.
It's got like 3 teeth.
Well, I miss you too, Puff.
I'll call him Mingo for short.
Mingo?
Yeah.
Mingo.
Okay.
But he is Puff
Mingo
the
the
Magic.
Flamingo.
He is Puff the Magic Mingo. And
Yeah.
because everything, I'm not very creative. Because my mouse is also Tuff the Magic Mouse.
Yeah. Everything that's in your possession. You know, when you got a brand,
maybe
you got to
Fluff
reinforce
the Magic Mingo.
Puff the magic.
Fluff. I like
Much
it.
more creative.
Fluff the Magic Flamingo. It makes
Yeah.
perfect sense now.
So Grim's pretty happy with that. So he's like, Orc. He's like, what do you want to name your guy here?
I think I'm just gonna call mine Fancy Fish in honor of my late friend.
That's
Right,
it.
interesting choice for a bird ship.
Named your bird ship Fancy Fish?
Yes, I named it that.
All right.
I'm aware they are different animals.
Yeah.
fanciest fish of all.
Fancy Fish. See, Fancy Fish is still in your water skin. He cries a little bit into his water skin. He's like, I've already been forgotten. They think I'm dead.
You're not forgotten, Fancy. I just named something after you. I'm honoring you.
He says, thank
Fine,
you.
I'll call it Fancy Canary.
Yeah.
Way more creative than mine. Thank you.
I like Fancy Fish. Fancy Fish is funny.
Fancy Fish, the canary ship.
This is my bird ship, Fancy Fish. All right. So Grim's pretty pleased. Like, okay, so like now that we're done with this, is like General Sage should be up here any second to kind of fill you guys in on the mission. If you guys want to trot around a little bit more, I'll go downstairs and grab her quickly. So Grim just runs off down the stairs for a minute.
Okay. I dressage.
And I massage.
And I corsage.
Yeah. So that goes on for an uncomfortable amount of time, and then Grim
I don't know how I'm
reappears.
doing what I'm doing, but I'm doing
I'm corsaging.
You come up
You know,
and it's
verb.
decorated. Yeah, there's flowers everywhere. You've decorated the entire thing in flowers.
I like to make corsages in
Yeah.
my spare time.
So where did you get all these flowers?
It's like when you like horse races where they have like the trophy horse has like the bouquet of flowers that they
Yeah.
drape around its neck.
Oh, yeah,
horseshoe.
yeah.
Yeah. It's that. It looks
Perfect.
beautiful.
Puff, by the way, you're still my first mate. That was the deal. I am captain of your ship as well.
Didn't think about that.
I'll be first mate of your ship. I'll be captain of my own ship. Thank you
Yeah.
very much.
Oh, yeah.
Mingo answers to no one else.
Loopholes.
We'll see about that. I'll roll animal handling. We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
I challenge you to an animal handling roll off to see who's captain of your ship.
Do
Yeah,
it.
do that.
Fight.
All right, ready?
Yep.
Most boring fight is just putting hands
Let's do
on
it.
birds.
One. I fly up next to Mingo and put my
Hey.
hand on him.
Okay, no, I slap your hand off. It's like, okay, no, let's roll first. Let's don't.
Hey, I need to handle the animal to try my animal handling.
So I'd say, how about each of you put one hand on Mingo?
Yeah.
It's like last one to have their hand on the car wins the car.
It's also like the like trying to get
Look
a
over
dog
there.
to come to you. Come here, Mingo. Come to me.
Yeah.
And the derpy looking bird is just like, what?
All right, ready?
I just met both of you. I don't know. Okay, let's do it.
1, 2, 3.
What'd you get?
Not a natural, but I got 20.
I got 9.
Mingo is mine.
Mingo bows to Orc.
All right, so do I just still get to control Mingo, or am I just
You
fucking out
still
of
get
luck
to-
with this?
You may control Mingo. I'll allow it.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Mingo,
Mingo stands back up.
we're still buds. Now Mingo and I are kind of like more on the same level, which I actually like. I'm not even his master.
You're both
we
Chris's
both answer
bitch.
to you.
We're both demeaned equally. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool. We can hang out and talk about how shitty our boss is.
Awesome. All right. So General Sage walks up and she says, well, I see that you've taken to the ravens nicely. That's wonderful. You'll be getting a lot of use out of these birds because we're going to have to be traveling pretty far to investigate this area we believe a talisman to be at. So our intelligence has directed us to the mountains in the far north. There is an area there that is called Fjorg. And there is a spa that exists in Fjorg, and we believe that the talisman of water may rest inside the spa. It's known for its rejuvenative and healing powers, the water of the spa. So we've been starting to think that maybe a talisman may be there and could be the source of this power.
Sounds like a real tough
Okay.
day on the job, huh?
We gotta fly to a spa.
So I've already made reservations for you all for the weekend. So you're going to have to, but let it be known that you're on the job and you've got to try to investigate while you're there, but also keep a low profile. If anyone was to know that we're snooping around trying to find the source of the power of this spa, the people might not be so happy with that.
We'll blend in.
Yeah. We'll blend in perfectly.
So yeah, so
All right. Where? How
Does
do we
everyone
get
know
there?
what your like bird? Do people have bird ships like the ravens, or are we just gonna like? Should we not fly in?
you should
Full
be a little
raven.
bit stealthy. It's you may want to land your birds a little bit outside and walk in because no, these aren't a very common occurrence. Now we have some spells that we can cast on you to give you a little bit of camouflage visually, but it's not perfect, and people can still hear the sounds of the airship. So please be careful.
You got it.
Okay.
Okay.
How do we get there?
So
Are you coming with
the
us?
birds already have the positions sort of located. They're kind of like homing pigeons, I guess.
Oh, you punch into the GPS. Yeah. It's
Yeah, exactly.
A
Self-driving.
Homingo.
Homingo. So yes, so they should be knowing where to go. They should be able to direct you there. You'll still have to steer a little bit, but they'll be giving you the general direction of where you need to go to.
Cool.
Okay.
Let's
Well,
do
thank
it.
you. Are we going on our own? Okay? You trust us enough to go about this and see what's going to happen?
I trust you. I want you to prove yourselves without me having to hold your hand along the way.
All right.
I believe in all of you.
Well, thank you, General Sage. And away we go.
Fly.
And I push my hands to the console and try to fly out the door, the hangar door.
Yeah. So
If
you
there's
guys
a hangar door.
You guys have gained an attunement with these birds, so now you like run down the runway of the hangar, and you come out the outside, and you take flight over the encampment, the forest encampment, and you fly through the sort of illusionary forest canopy and out into the sky. And it's nighttime now, so you're flying amongst the stars and the clouds.
With harp Jimmy Buffett tingling over the starscape.
And Margaritaville plays on repeat for the 10-hour journey.
But like only the chorus, yeah.
Yeah. 'Cause I'm flying birds and stuff.